Damn, you timed that perfect. I was looking around to see who said it. Good evening, you two fans out there. If any of y'all is listening on the earbud, I would suggest in pulling them out for the next 5 seconds. Then you can put them back in. Hump Day has almost ended.
But
Well,
where?
right here. Oh, how was your day today, Bushcraft?
Oh, not too bad.
How's the weather your way?
It was a lot warmer earlier. Now it's starting to get nippy out.
That's about the way it is here. I
It was
know.
in the 40s. Now it's down in the 30. Actually, 30 degrees right now.
Hello, Great Jams. Welcome to the Nut House. My Nut House, not Peanuts.
He has a whole different kind of nut house.
Yeah, don't it though? Well, he's from California too, so that explains 98% of it right there.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it was early this morning or if it was yesterday morning, but here in the northern counties of North Kakalaki, they had snow flurries. You know, it didn't stick or nothing, but yet it was snowing, I think, just north of Raleigh.
Yeah, you got our snow. It went down there because we actually got some snow on the ground. I mean, not much. I mean, blades of grass were taller than the snow.
Well, see, now that right there, that's fine with me. And something else, I don't care if it's 6 foot of snow on the ground, as long as the roads is cleared where you can drive on. You know,
I don't like snow nowhere.
well, I think you may need to move to the southern part of Texas where they don't get no snow.
If I was going to move, it would be back to Arizona. But then that when I was younger, I didn't mind the cities because going to concerts and all that stuff all the time it was fun. But now I just want to be out in the country somewhere. So
I saw it was like 100 acres of land for sale somewhere in Texas. And on that 100 acres of land, there was something like about 30 houses on there. You know, you can move out there and your son can have one of the houses, your daughter can have the other one, just have the whole family out there. Hey, our surprise guest has showed up.
Hi.
hey,
There she
Lake.
be.
Can
Or
you
should I say, hey, like,
What? Can you guys hear me? Because I'm on my phone.
nope, can't hear you at all.
Not all, not one bit.
My nose is slurpy.
Slurpee.
Wait a minute.
In the morning and at nighttime, it's slurpy. Hey, everybody. I can't see chat yet, but hi.
Hey, you need a bigger phone.
Yeah, I remember I was heading to New York from here in Ohio. We were going across, the boring state of Pennsylvania, and there's big winter storm came, and plow trucks couldn't even make it, and they made us stop, and we were there for 2.5 days in vehicles.
Oof.
Really cold. Yeah, most of the people left their engines running the whole time and ran out of gas. A few of them caught fire.
In the snow?
Yeah, because
What year
we
was
couldn't go anywhere. But even the snow plows had to stop.
What
And
year?
because there was they worked together.
Yeah.
There'd be one here and one here. And by the time they started go back up again, everybody was afraid to drive because the roads were still pretty wonky.
Was this?
And I wasn't going to sit there and wait any longer. So I just glued to the back end of that snowplow and
What?
followed them right along.
Was this in the 70s or 80s or 90s?
No, this was 90s.
90s. It might have been the blizzard of 93. My oldest daughter was born in that.
Yeah.
Oh,
we were sitting there for 2 days because it couldn't get through.
That was definitely probably the blizzard of 93.
Yeah.
Either that or 96.
No, I don't think it was 90. No, it wasn't 96. It
So
was,
93.
yeah.
I was, yeah.
Hello, Grape Jams. Hello, Vineyard Dad. Ginger Ninja, Regina S, Love Owls, Ruben D. I'm trying to catch up on chat here. What life? What up? Hey, Vineyard Chicks. Hello, ladies.
Hello, whole Vineyard family and everybody. I'm going to try to get up to my laptop and do it from there in a minute.
Jeff,
Okay.
that's been your dad.
Huh?
I got Vineyard Dad, I got Vineyard Chicks, and I got Grape Jams. Scroll back up.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, that's been your dad.
I got Sassy Cat and Hello Ark Wildman. I'm glad to see you up in here tonight. Let me see. Bubble Bibble. I'm getting that name down pat. Well, I ain't getting it. I done got that name down pat.
Ha! Got him!
Really? You got to go there with that. Ashley. Mountaineer Mama. Hey, lady. You know what? If I had her email address, I would have sent her an invite. Because if I'm not mistaken, don't she live out kind of like in the Midwest a little ways?
Who are we talking about?
Mountaineer Mama.
I don't know if it's the same one or not.
I'm hoping it is. Because I know out there they got a little bit of a different Christmas tradition than we do. Hey, wait a minute. Here's another Lake Files coming up. Would that be the same one, or would that be a copycat? Oh, never mind. It's the same one.
Okay, I'm up here.
Okay, what's going on?
Yeah, that one's a different one. I think that you're thinking about. I'm not sure where she's from.
Listen to the icon.
Okay, she's from West Virginia.
Yeah. No.
Okay. So I know two mountain. Oh, wait a minute.
It's
Mountaineer Mama.
Yeah, it's Mountain Mama.
Yeah.
The other one. Yeah. And traditions aren't so much what area you live in either. It's more because it can be anything. Like
True.
One of mine for Christmas Eve is fixing chili every year.
See, there ain't nothing
Has
wrong with
nothing to
that.
do with Christmas or anything. It's just the kids love my chili, so I have it on Christmas Eve.
Well, I got a couple of people in the family that loves my. How can you think of it? That's crying shame. Don't get old. It's a trap. Because
Well, I did bring up this thing that since we never talk about food, so I figured 20 best Christmas pie recipes of all time.
really,
Yeah.
are we gonna sit there and go through? Oh, did you get that recipe I sent you on buttermilk pie?
Yes. And my mom said that, Mom, you got that. I told you that he sent over that recipe for buttermilk pie,
Oh,
right?
I don't remember.
And there was another pie that he said too that you said that was good. They made that like the Amish made it or something.
See, even Grape Jam says we never talk about food.
I know it. I mean, we're gonna have to change that a little bit here tonight.
Okay, and I don't know if one is the best or 20 is the best or whatever, but number one is silky gingerbread pie.
No,
Snow pea gingerbread?
No, silky.
Oh,
sound like you said Stokies.
Silky gingerbread pie.
silky. Have you guys ever had that?
No,
Never heard of it.
no.
Mom, have you ever heard of silky? It's called silky gingerbread pie. No, she's never heard of it either.
I've never heard of. I've never had gingerbread pie in the first place. So, our next one is chocolate bourbon pecan pie.
Yes, that's good. Anything with bourbon in it is good. I don't care who you are. Dixon won't let me drink it no more, though.
No,
Number 3 is eggnog pie.
I've never had that either, but I like eggnog.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
A certain brand of eggnog I like.
Number 4 is buttery cranberry pie.
And you can have that.
I love cranberry. I'd eat it.
Yep. Number 5 is fresh pear pie.
No, I had to
And this one looks good. Cranberry strudel pie is number 6.
Well, you got a lot of cranberries in there.
Well, that's only 2.
3.
No, that was it. Just 2.
Oh, okay.
Number 7 is peppermint Bavarian cream pie.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I got to shut myself up. I'm talking over here. Okay.
Now,
Eggnog.
that one looks pretty good. I don't like the peppermint, but the other bit looks good.
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
Number 8, oh yeah, old fashioned coconut cream pie.
Oh, yes.
That's
That,
good.
that one looks the best to me right now. Chef John's pumpkin pie. I don't know who in the hell Chef John is, but
I don't either, but if it's a pumpkin pie is like a southern pie, you know it's got to be good.
well, you know what? I can show you guys the pictures, I guess.
Yeah, that.
Let me go ahead and share it so you guys can get a view of it.
Yeah, you know, let me add it to the stage here. Here we go.
Oh, let me start over so you can see what they all look like.
If you're talking about food, you might as well see it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And this is the silky gingerbread pie.
Oh, that looks like chocolate pudding with the gingerbread crust.
yeah,
Uh,
with
It's-
Cool Whip topping.
Warming spices like ginger, cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, allspice make this Christmas pie.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
gingerbread
yeah, that's not chocolate.
classic gingerbread cookies. And there's the chocolate bourbon pecan pie.
Yep.
There's the eggnog pie.
That does look pretty good.
Yeah. And the buttery cranberry pie.
I think you can keep that one.
The pear pie. And cranberry strudel pie.
Is there recipes with all these too on this website?
Yeah, you just hit the recipe thing.
Oh, cool.
The peppermint Bavarian cream pie.
I like Bavarian cream and peppermint. I'm sure the both of them would taste really super delicious.
And then that, like I said, that to me looks like the best one. Old fashioned coconut cream.
Coconut, yes.
Coconut.
And there's the Chef John's pumpkin pie. It looks really thin though.
It looks
does,
like
really.
it looks like a buttery pastry crust, like what my mom and dad make sometimes. They actually make a pumpkin pie with
It's called pumpkin custard.
It's pumpkin custard. It's Amish,
But
right?
there's no crust.
And there's no crust,
Oh, okay.
but it's super good.
Minced meat pie with brandy butter.
I'm gonna have to try some of that butter.
Jeff just wants the butter. And these are probably those little things it looks like. The little pies.
Yeah.
Cookie butter pie.
That don't look bad. It looks eatable. Hello,
Ricotta
Lady D.
pie. Those are
As-
good. I've
That's
had
what
those.
now?
Ricotta.
I
Wait,
never
did you
tried
say
that.
ricotta pie?
Ricotta is like a cheese.
Mm.
That's
Well,
probably-
it is a cheese, but
you think
it
it's
usually goes into lasagnas and stuff. But you can put eggs and cheese with it, or eggs and sugar and stuff in it, and it's really good.
is it like an Italian pie?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks Italian to me.
Now, wait a minute. Hold up. Grape jams. We love sweet potato pie, and cheesecake would definitely take it up a notch. Grape jam. I'm 100% in agreement with you on that. But you got to throw a buttermilk pie in there somewhere.
I don't. We're not done yet. There's supposed to be 20 of these, so and we're on
That's
12. White Christmas pie, whatever that is, looks like coconut. And it says you'll be dreaming about this creamy Christmas pie all year long. I love this dessert. Raves reviewer. Oh, that's the family tradition at my home, evidently.
I don't know about that one. I mean, it's got to taste better than it looks.
It does, yeah. I'm not saying anything bad about the. You can get a bigger view. That looks like
Definitely looks like coconut.
coconut.
Yeah. Okay.
Then your dad says he gains a few pounds every Wednesday. Oh, and there's Mr. Dig Deeper Ministry. Food talk, very surprising.
French silk chocolate pie.
Okay, that is good. I can
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
it's like a chocolate mousse. Oh, it's so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I'll agree with Lake on that one.
So my oldest daughter puts that in between the layers of the cheesecake and then on top as well.
Huh.
Yeah.
Just to make sure you don't walk after you get done eating.
Well, no, you have to walk after you get done eating. That way you can get things moving around and start burning off those calories.
Oh,
Buttermilk cream cheese. Buttermilk cheese pie. Okay.
no. I don't know if they meant to put it that way or
Yes.
chess pie.
Huh.
Okay.
I-
Well, the words are kind of hard to see. I need a magnifying glass.
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't know if it was meant to say that or that's how it is. Chess pie.
Hi, Vester. And
Well, it does look pretty decent.
hi, Grape Jams.
That
Oh,
one?
there it is. There it is.
Ooh,
Sweet potato pie.
yes.
I can sit there and eat them all day long. I don't remember if it's the sweet potato or if it's the pumpkin pie that gives me indigestion. I'll have to try one of each to see.
Oh, there's a apple pie by grandma.
Ooh, okay. I have a question about apple pie. Cheddar cheese or ice cream, like vanilla cream, vanilla bean ice cream, or both.
The
Some
ice
people-
cream.
Ice
like-
cream. Yeah,
I
wouldn't
like
put
ice
cheese on it.
cream, but up here we do cheddar cheese, a slice of cheddar cheese to go along with your apple pie.
Okay, so Christy says it is chess pie.
Hi,
Okay.
Kristen.
And that's one of those layered ones there too, where you
Ooh,
thinly
yeah.
slice the apple in between there.
Oh, I like thin sliced apples.
Yeah.
It's got that lettuce leaf topping on it too.
Grape jams. Don't
Oh.
be a bum. Smash that thumb.
It's got to have that peanut butter pie.
Oh, that
That is off the hook.
looks scrumdiddlyocious, and it's
Oh.
got spearmint leaves on top.
The
Yes.
chocolate crust too. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
You think it's Oreo?
I hope not.
You definitely have to make your own chocolate crust. Don't use the Oreos, people.
Mini orange. What? Yes.
Mince pie. Mini orange mince pie.
I've never had one, but I wouldn't turn one away.
I think it's good.
I would try it.
And that was 1920 is caramel pecan apple pie. That looks good.
Yeah. I'd
Yeah.
go there.
That's something else that my daughter puts in and on top of a cheesecake. It's ridiculously scrumdiddlyocious.
You better make a couple of them because I'll eat one by myself.
Well, there's more inspiration. Oh, that poor snowman.
Oh, that's adorable.
They took his head off.
The gingerbread cookie done tore that snowman up, didn't they?
Well, either that or they're trying to help him put his head back on.
Depending
Okay.
on the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just go with they're helping him put it back on. Ooh.
Great Jams, out of curiosity, what is your favorite pie? And I know there are many.
Yeah. Oh, Bigfoot. Are you watching?
It's cake time.
I mean, if those were just in the shape of morels, Bigfoot would probably be in heaven right now. It looks like a log
Yeah.
with mushrooms growing on it. That looks absolutely amazing.
Yeah, those look good.
It kind of
It's
looks
all
like
edible.
I think it looks how you would make a pumpkin roll, but it looks like chocolate.
Now, wait a minute, Great Jams, over which pie? He showed 20 of them. And there was only 2 of them that I don't think I would try.
Yeah, deep dish.
Apple pie.
Yeah, for the
Yeah.
apple pie. Yeah.
That is
With
cool.
vanilla ice cream. True vanilla, not that imitation.
Apple pie with I like apple crisp. It's good.
Well, it
log-
looks like me and Grape Jams is going to have an argument because she said that caramel pecan pie was her favorite, and she would fight me over that.
It's a Yule log.
Chocolate decadence Yule log.
Those are good.
That looks like somebody made a mistake.
No, you know how you make pumpkin roll?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, you do it with chocolate cake.
it's cake rolled up with goodies in the middle.
Oh,
Okay.
And there's the chocolate, just a chocolate. Yeah, you can see it right there.
oh.
Hello, Grace Johnson. Oh, that's like what do you call it? A peanut butter. What I'm gonna be making candy.
It's not
Peanut
candy.
butter log.
It's a cake.
Yeah, pinwheel.
Now this is a cake. It's soft. So when you
Yeah.
cut it, it's like a pinwheel. When you
You,
roll
you
it
make
all
a
up.
thin cake, and then
Yeah.
you put the cream in it and you roll it up.
Okay,
Right.
yeah. About like you would a peanut butter pinwheel.
But you could do the peanut butter, and then
Yeah.
my mom does like a pumpkin roll.
Broche de Knoll.
Hi, Grace.
Huh.
And they all
I
have
know.
these mushrooms. You notice they got the mushrooms.
Yeah.
You think-
There's a recall on Morel mushrooms now.
Where is even anyone selling morels right now?
Yeah, I know. That's what I was gonna say.
They're kind of past due.
And this is a classic one right here.
How did they make
Classic,
the Christmas
yeah.
trees
You
and
know?
pineapple?
I know I got to make some peanut butter pinwheels here either tomorrow.
Well, there's the one you like. Liz.
It's because it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I do like that. That does look good. It really does.
And I don't think those are real mushrooms. I think that's
Oh,
probably,
no.
yeah, it's
It's
probably,
probably icing.
yeah, that or like they use like a fondue or a cookie, maybe a cookie mold.
Yeah.
That looks so good. Yeah. Look at the strawberries on top.
Yeah.
Chocolate Swiss one.
Oh yeah. Swiss roll.
Yeah.
I'll take a chunk out of that. Or maybe I'll give you a chunk and I'll take the rest.
Ginger Ninja. I agree with you there, Chicky.
Oh, what happened? They kind of went way off.
Key on that one.
Yeah.
What is that, a drink?
I don't
Looks like
know.
soup. More
Okay.
like before you get started, I want to ask chat one question and let y'all type it in. I want chat to give me one memory of the best Christmas that they remember from a kid all the way up to present, you know. And after that, you know, I'll touch on some of them, not all of them. Then I'm going to ask a panel what their favorite memory they had when they was coming up. Okay, let's get back to the desserts. Look at
Which
that.
one do you want to look at?
Let's go with all
Christmas.
of them. That right there looks pretty good. You know, I wasn't denying none of them.
You want to do 15 of the grandma's best Christmas desserts? We already did the
Let's
log
go
cake.
for it. Yeah, I saw that. Oh, cheesecake.
Grandma's Minis,
whatever, snowball cookies.
yeah. Oh, did he not have pictures?
All
of
I
those?
can
Oh,
think. No. You gotta have pictures.
Italian cream cheese and ricotta cheesecake.
I would try that. I really would.
It looks good. Oh, somebody probably doesn't want to see anymore.
Cranberry pistachio.
Pistachio.
What is that third word?
Biscotti.
Biscotti.
Yep. Grape Jams has spent weeks making biscotti.
Biscotti can get his own.
Grace Johnson, I just gained 10 pounds.
Yeah, pistachio's good. Cranberry's good too. So I'm sure that tastes good.
Man, when I had teeth, that'd be the only type of peanuts I'd eat was pistachios. I'd go down on them things.
Ruth's grandma's pie crust.
No, you got to put a pie in between the crust.
It's in between it. You cut the pie crust and then you put in the middle of it the apple pie or whatever filling, and you put the pie crust on top of it and crimp it.
Oh, okay. Crimp it with a fork.
They kind of look like turnovers.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
You know, as much as I love apple turnovers, I have yet to make one.
Really?
Grandma
Yeah.
Minnie's old-fashioned sugar cookies. I was never a
They
fan of
were.
sugar cookies.
And if you get ticked off with somebody, you can throw it at them.
There's the butter ones are pretty good.
Oh yeah. They actually look like the buttery sugar cookies. Grace just got here and she's like, so we're talking about food again?
Yeah,
Surprise.
this is the first time on the show that we're ever going to be talking about food, so you might as well enjoy it.
Yeah, really. Let me see. I
Grandma
don't see.
Fidel's black bottom cupcakes.
Those look
Y'all can have it.
That don't look bad at all. Kind of looks like a cheesecake
yeah.
in the middle.
It looks like rich chocolate too.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
my
I'm game for that.
I'm pretty sure my mom's made those. Ooh, those are
Rose and
I think they're
Yeah,
all
what he said.
black-eyed Susans or jelly cookies or something like that with a jelly in there.
yeah.
Tasha, the sugar cookies taste better with buttercream frosting on them.
Grandma's caramel popcorn balls.
I've ate them. They are pretty good. But as big as them things are, only one per hand. That's all you allowed to walk away with because you can't hold no more.
First of all, what's Grandma doing with balls?
Shall we go out?
I'm leaving that one alone. I'm leaving that one alone. Willard's Family German Chocolate Cake.
I can tell you one thing grandmas don't like is when you mash their balls. Like if you stir my mom's meatballs and you start mashing things up, you'll hear about it.
Yeah, but my mouth don't open. Never mind. Shut up. I didn't go there. Okay. Be quiet, Bushcraft.
You almost making it too easy.
I caught myself that time.
Ginger snap cookies. Okay.
Yeah, you get through eating meatballs, and you're gonna be ginger snapped.
Oh, all we're gonna have to do is talk about that. If I go out in the other room, you guys are gonna hear about it.
Pound cake. Grandma's pound cake.
It looked like it's been pounded. Thing looks about as flat as a pancake.
No, it's a bunt from a bunt pan. It's just kind of cracked on top.
Is that what you
Kind of.
Just kind of cracked, yeah. Like when it was in the oven, the kids were jumping around.
White Christmas pie.
That looks awesome.
Looked like a bunch of coconut.
I was gonna say that. It looks like
Yeah.
a ton of coconut.
Grandma's Christmas candy. Which looks like fudge.
It totally looks like fudge.
Now, What Life says he loves a good pound cake.
Which I might make some fudge this year. I don't know.
The wife has made me fudge one time. She will not make it again
Why?
because it was, I kid you not. Okay. She used that marshmallow stuff in the cup and she didn't cut it into slices before she put it in the refrigerator. It took us a week to break it up so we could eat it.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
I have a really easy boutique recipe for fudge. It's basically just condensed milk and your little the little chocolate morsels.
Yeah.
I got an
It
easier
was,
way
it
than
was
that.
good what you could eat of it. Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking to Dixie. She said it wasn't bad, which it wasn't. It was good.
Maybe I'll make a video.
I did a video.
It's basically you get a big pan and you put the ingredients in there and you put the butter on top of it and stick it in the oven and bake it. And then as soon as the butter is all melted, you take it and put it in another dish and mix it up and then put it in your container to put in the refrigerator. That's it.
The one I did a video on the boutique fudge one time. You just put it in the microwave. I kid you not.
Oh, that looks good.
Is that fruitcake?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am, it is. You like fruit cake?
If it's made right, I've had fruitcake that I actually like, and then there was some that you could throw out in the road and break the pavement.
Yeah.
And then again, there's some you could use as a doorstop or a weapon.
Right?
Leech cake.
Yeah, see how it's
Oh, that's a fruit cake. Leech fruit cake.
it's cracked on.
I kind of want to see what it looks like inside of it.
It's all nutty.
We'll see if it shows any pictures.
Leech cake.
There
Well,
you go.
gotta see the
What did I
outside of
say?
it.
I told you it was all nutty inside. You didn't see no fruit at all.
Is it because they looks like leeches?
Well, there's fruit all over the place.
It kind of looks like leeches.
I kind of seeing pecans, walnuts, and
Oops.
oats.
Cloves, applesauce,
Yes.
dates, not too cherries, and
Any
walnut.
bourbon in that one? And
Yeah,
I'm
there-
not trying to be smart.
Oops.
Wrong button.
I had to scroll all the way back down here to get to the leech cake.
Oh,
That's ginger snaps.
Christy Baum, it's easy. You don't have to go looking for the video because I'm not sure if it's still up because I took like over 1,000 of them
Oh,
down.
that was the last one anyway.
Oh,
And then-
okay.
Put
Okay.
some back up.
And who's this chef John again?
I
He
don't
has
know.
ho holiday desserts now.
We're gonna have to look him up.
Yeah. Well, and of course, it's one of the logs.
I wonder how much trouble it really is for a beginner to make a log cake like that. Because people on YouTube make it look so easy, but yet when you get into your own kitchen and try that, when you finish, your kitchen looks worse than the cake does.
It depends what you're making.
Grape
When I was-
jams, I've never heard of it. Pantene. What grape jams? I can't say as I have or haven't. I've never heard of it.
potato chip cookies.
Now I've ate bologna and potato chip sandwiches.
Butternut squash cheesecake.
I've heard that.
There you go. What? There's your cheesecake. Butternut squash cheesecake.
Hey, wait a minute. You leaving Bigfoot out. I mean, you leaving Dig Deeper out.
We did the whole log thing, so there's the cake.
Dig Deeper, what is your favorite type of cake? And don't say a free one either.
He's just going to tell you guess. They're asking you a question, Joshua. Bigfoot. He wants to know what your favorite cake is. Oh, you
And
did?
don't say free one.
Oh, there you go. Mold wine cake. Oh, what
That
happened to the
seems like
picture?
my favorite.
Oh, it's a video. We can't do videos, so
As long as it ain't got music to it.
I don't know what they have on them. Well, it's muted anyway.
Okay, grape jams. You're gonna have to send me a recipe or something
Of
about.
what?
I can't even. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right or not. Panettone.
Oh, well, I
I
can
never
show it.
heard of it.
More than likely, there's recipe here for it. So
I've never heard that.
they're really good. You drizzle chocolate on them most of the time,
First of all,
or
what is
powdered
it?
sugar. Oh, there's some French toast there too.
Now I can deal with good old French toast.
There you go.
That's Panettone or Pantone or Pantene or whatever. I even heard Mama laughing in the background.
Hi, Dixie.
Well, she says I'm saying it right, and I have no idea what I'm saying.
Which one?
I
You
know.
said about 10 different versions of it.
Panettone. Is that the right one? Great Jam says hello, Dixie.
Joe, I said,
Oh,
hey.
now that would look, that'd probably be good. The French toast casserole. Ooh,
Here we go again. Pantone French toast.
but they usually sell it during this time of the year. It usually comes in a round looking box thing.
So hell, I got to remember the name of it so I can go ask for it.
Oh yeah, see, yeah, kind of. Well, Chef John again, he makes them. Wonder who the hell this Chef John is.
Hell, I forget his name 5 minutes after the string's over with. Much less the Pantone. What is it? A cake, a bread, or what? Pancakes, French toast.
Chocolate rum snowballs.
Like where's
I
the
like these tea cakes, though. The Russian tea cakes. Those are good
Okay.
with coffee.
okay, that's
It's
it's an Italian.
Really?
Yes.
It's
It's
a, you
it's a-
have you put yeast in it and everything, so
yeah.
it's a sweet.
Okay.
It's like a dessert bread, I guess
It's
you
a
would call
sweet
it.
bread.
Sweet bread and fruit cake is usually prepared and enjoyed for Christmas. Like I said, I've never even heard of it, so much less know what it is.
It's Italian. It's good.
Mm,
And like we got Italians around here where I live.
I like
Yeah.
moist bread.
Now
Like you said, it's a dessert bread.
I'm more down to earth with Tasha Huntley. Chocolate chip pancakes are good. Yeah. Throw you some pancake batter on there and a handful of chocolate chips. Yum, yum. Peanut butter, pineapple.
oh, macaroons are good too.
Yeah, no, they are good.
My mom makes.
And there's Chef John again with the carrot cake.
What's up with this Chef John? What,
I don't know who this Chef John is. He keeps popping up all over the place.
he makes an
Maybe
awful
it's
lot.
Gordon Ramsay changing his name. Lemon meringue pie in a glass. Lemon meringue pie in the tin. That's what I want. You put yours in the glass, eat it like that. Give me a fork and a tin. I'm fine. And I bet I could eat mine before you.
Olive oil cake is good too.
Well, it may be, but I can just about bet you I know where the rest of your day's going to be.
Juneberry.
You know what? That's what I'm going to be making here probably tomorrow.
It sounds good, Albert.
Olive oil cake?
No, peanut butter potato candy pinwheels.
Those are good.
Yeah, they are.
Yep.
See, I made some a couple of years ago to take to a party, but there was one bad thing about it. They never made it to the party.
Are you serious? Oh, that's naughty.
Jeff can't stay out of them.
I'm the type, when I make something for the first time, I got to taste test.
Yeah, you got to taste test the whole thing.
Well, it was good.
Chef John again with his chocolate souffle.
Those baked apple roses are pretty.
Yeah,
And
they
they're
are.
really good too.
Yeah.
I bet
Oh,
they.
New York style cheesecake.
Oh, yes. That's the best. Uh-huh.
Oh, there's some burnt cheesecake.
Burnt cheesecake.
Literally.
Like a piece of toast. Just scrape the top and eat the rest.
Beef.
Oh, peach fritters.
Peach anything.
I like really, really fresh peaches though. And then if you candy them, that's good too.
Now,
Now,
when you hear me say I ate a fresh peach, that means I ate one and had to take a shower.
What is it? They flambe the top. That's really good too. When they flambe it, like they set it on fire. Oh yeah.
well, I can already tell on all these desserts they're missing one major ingredient in a lot of this.
My fork.
No, bacon. I haven't seen anything that had bacon in it.
Look, I don't care what you cook. Even bacon tastes good with bacon.
I like maple flavored bacon with brown sugar on top of my vanilla bean ice cream.
Lake, I'm gonna start paying y'all a visit.
Come on over anytime.
Okay, 15
I'm
desserts
thanking
you
you.
can make
That's
in
simple.
your 9x13 baking dish.
My
Oh.
mother's in the kitchen. I'm
Sound
sorry.
like somebody just dropped a 9x13 baking
Yeah,
dish.
you guys could hear that. Yeah, that's something. Mom, are you okay? Everybody at home heard you. You okay?
I couldn't hear a thing.
She didn't follow
Sound
me.
like she's carrying all the pans in the kitchen and
Yeah, I
threw them down in
cleaned
the
up
basement.
dinner. Yeah, I cleaned
Sounds
up
like
dinner
she's getting.
because she
Sound
cooked.
like she's getting ready to start cooking pies and cakes.
No, she already cooked tonight. She cooked us all dinner.
How much gas is in the car, Dixie?
Sure.
She's not supposed to be in the kitchen right now.
Not
I told
much.
her to stay out. I put dinner away. I don't.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Now, what's the name of that one?
tiramisu.
I don't care. It still looks good.
What is it?
He said
Oh.
tiramisu.
And I do believe it's an Italian too. It's made with coffee and stuff too. You know the little lady fingers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's some good stuff. Here's a cranberry bars.
Boogie woogie choo choo train. Yep, that'll work.
Gingerbread cheesecake bars.
Yeah, I'm not too crazy about gingerbread. Damn, that does. Now I'm more looking at it on the TV. That does look good, though.
That does.
You change your mind once you see it.
Yeah, and see, I see it better on TV than I can my laptop.
Brooks Best Bombshell Brownies.
Lady fingers with straw. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
those look pretty good.
Well, I know
They
one
got the
thing,
little
my
chocolate
TV's
drop
slower
on.
than you are.
There
Oh,
you go. There's
Lord,
a-
how much they look good and chewy, too.
they do. But my mouth is drooling what
Oh.
Grace is talking about.
Dixie,
There's Chef John again.
Who is this
look like
John?
bacon.
I'm heading up.
That actually looks really good though. See the carrots and the pineapple in there.
It does, don't it? Huh.
No one knows who this
I
John
got
person is
carrot.
of all these desserts.
Evidently, he's good at making desserts.
Wait a minute,
Melt
hold
in your
up.
mouth.
Bushcraft, send me
Coffee.
the recipe on that. Dixie, we got coffee and carrots.
Huh?
Maybe my mom will know. Hey, Mom. What? There's all these desserts called John's this and John's that. Do you know where that all came from?
What are you talking about? I didn't hear you.
Come here. Can you scroll back up? My mom might know because she knows an awful lot about baking.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you
Chef
do.
John.
It's a Chef John. Chef John.
I never heard of him.
You never heard of this Chef John?
Angry Ramsay. I don't know.
It's like these old cakes.
I don't know. Must be some southern thing.
She thinks it's Southern.
I don't know. Oh,
You don't know? All right. Thank you.
welcome.
I don't know because she knows a lot of old recipes, especially Amish and Southern stuff. She makes all kinds of Southern stuff. And
I'm
Italian.
gonna have to look up this Chef John. He may be related somewhere along.
Cranberry almond swirl cheesecake cookie bars. Boy, that's a mouthful.
Yeah, probably will be if you cut them just right.
Cheesecake cookie bars.
World's best Oreo fudge.
I'll go that route.
Ones.
TV, would you hurry up and catch up?
Well, that's good.
There we go.
Crazy cake.
That looks like fudge on top of a cake.
That's icing.
Okay, ice cream on top of the cake. Yeah, that works.
I'll make a dark cake.
Have y'all ever heard of a dirt cake?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fresh cranberry
Like-
cake.
Lake, you muted. Oh, she's talking to somebody else.
No,
Okay.
we were talking about dirt cake, and my mom was remembering when I
When
did
you ate
that.
it for Nikki's birthday.
Oh, there you
Nick-
go.
Loved it.
Yeah, I had like
Or
gummy.
rake, you know.
I had put gummy worms in it, and I made
Yeah.
was full of dirt cake with gummy worms, and the kids all
And the
had
crushed
like
up Oreos.
yeah, and the kids all had the play shovels.
Yeah.
Oh,
Out of it.
bushcraft, that really don't look like it's that appetizing.
Well, it's your persimmons, so
Cinnamon pudding.
I still
That's
don't
for sure.
understand.
Oh, I should have looked up and read the damn burn thing.
it's old-fashioned persimmon pudding. So
Pudding.
I hope they took the seeds out.
The persimmons.
peanut butter
One
bars.
persimmon has got about 5 seeds in it. Don't pop one in your mouth thinking you're gonna you chew
Creamy
it up.
coconut cake.
My mom brought me one of my favorite
It looks
candies.
Creamy coconut cake. Oh yeah, I can go down.
Ooh, chocolate eclair dessert. Oh, that
Got a
does-
recipe for that.
Got mellow cups.
Uh-huh.
Oh wait a minute, I missed that. What was it?
Mellow
chocolate eclair dessert.
Now Dixie can make a good one of those.
Hon, what is going on with I got it.
They are the bomb. I don't care who you are. They the bomb.
Air fryer meatballs.
Air
I guess
fryer.
this we're out of dessert now.
I don't think I want my meatballs in the air fryer. Oh no. No.
honey.
No, excuse me. I do apologize. Right.
You see, there's his appetizers. John's best
Celebrating
cookie.
Chef John's best holiday appetite. There we go, Chef John's again.
I'm trying to see if they show who the Chef John is.
I doubt it. Oh, there he is. Oh, that's Jeannie's heavenly egg salad. If it's got
There's a
raw
prime-
onions
oh
in it,
man, that prime rib looks good.
the only thing I saw that I would have problems with is that spiral ham. I'm not crazy about the spiral ham.
Yeah, either am I. I don't get it. The salmon looks good though.
Well, thank you,
Casserole,
Great Jams.
breakfast
Oh, what?
casseroles.
Grape Jams, I got to send you my recipe for a fresh baked ham. You'd fall in love with that one.
All right. So John Armand Mitzwich, born July 11th, 1963, more commonly known as Chef John, is an
Oh, there he
American.
is.
He's an American chef known for publishing instructional cooking videos on a blog and YouTube channel, Food Wishes. And he had over 1 billion views on his channel. 1 billion.
Well, I just typed in who the hell is Chef John, and this what popped up.
And that's what I got. There he is. Yep.
Well, now we got the picture to the name, I guess. And if anybody wants any of those recipes, I'll just drop the link to that website.
He also has a YouTube channel. Pretty cool, huh?
Well, so what's something that you're gonna make that you don't think nobody else will make?
Us?
Yeah.
that I don't think anyone else will make. Probably creamy cucumbers. My pop gave me that recipe, and it was the last day I got to see my pop.
George.
I'm sitting here running my mouth left and right, and I had a thing come up. My mic is muted. And so to answer Bushcraft's question, sweet potato casserole for the 500th time.
Potato casserole?
Sweet potato casserole.
Oh, okay.
Sour cream, cucumbers, and onions. You can keep that.
Broccoli and cheese casserole.
Oh yeah, I'll go that. Yeah, I can deal with that. Dixie can make a mean broccoli and cheese casserole.
Cream la pistachio soup.
Excuse me.
Where you at? Who you are?
Al Bundy.
Al Bundy. Okay. I never heard of it. With dill. I had to read that 3 times to make sure I was reading it right.
Cranberries and pecan.
Roasted Brussels sprouts.
Butternut.
Oh, really? I actually make the same thing, but I'm not doing it this year. I usually do it for
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. Yeah.
I haven't run across a Brussels sprout recipe that I really give 2 plug nickels for.
And I actually put bacon in mine too.
See?
What Christmas memory do you like? Wait a minute. I got to figure out how to word my sentences. Shit.
Yeah.
I had it worded before I come up here. Okay.
I think you were going to say, what is your favorite Christmas tradition?
That's it.
Is that what you were going at?
Look, yeah, that was it.
Okay.
Who's having a senior moment right now?
Right now. I've had it since I woke up 20 years ago.
Al Bundy, I don't think I've ever smelled a Brussels sprout come out of there, but I love Brussels sprouts. I cook ours in butter and garlic, and there's
Fresh.
salt and pepper on
I
them.
wouldn't say fresh, but not that comes in a freezer.
Yeah, you
Hold on,
gotta
hold
grow,
on, hold on, hold on.
you
Wait a
gotta
minute.
grow your own.
Yeah.
I kind of agree with Lake. If I ever smelt Brussels sprouts that smelt like that, now they'd be going right out the door that quick. Because I am not eating nothing that's going to smell like that. Plain simple. And you know what? Look, let me get a 1 in chat on this right here, okay? Has anybody ever smelt chitlins cooking?
Well, we call children chitlins here, so I would really hope not.
I don't care what you call it. You know, yeah. That is something you do not want to cook inside of your house. truthfully, that is something you do not want to cook within 3 miles out away from your house. It must be further.
The ones I smelled wasn't bad. It was. I mean,
Man, they wasn't true chitlins. That's all
Yeah.
I'm going to say.
yeah, they were. Because I
Man,
ate collard greens with them, beans and some rice with it, and it was.
every chitlin I have smelt cooking, they all smell the same. And this is one time I'm really truly not going to tell you what they smell like.
Probably not like Brussels sprouts though.
Oh no, Brussels sprouts smells like cake compared to these things.
Brussels sprouts, onions, broccoli, they all stink, but they taste good.
Oh, well, I tried one type of chitlins. I took a bite, rolled the window down, spit them out, and then threw the other pint out the window right behind them. And I got the boiled chitlins, okay?
Yeah, I wouldn't
And
eat
I
it boiled.
So
You just got
that
cold
was the
chill.
worst type.
What gave you the cold chill, Bushcraft?
The boiled. I don't know why anybody would want to boil them.
No, but you actually just got like a real cold chill or something.
Yeah, just the thought of it being boiled up.
So evidently you've ate boiled chitlins before, huh?
No, just the thought of it.
Well, I mean, it was the church cooking them, okay? And that was the only thing that they had was boiled chitlins. I pulled up in the park. Well, wait a minute. Hold on. At lunchtime, I went home to get something to eat, and I saw a sign up in front of the church. Chitlins for sale, along with pinto beans and something else.
Yeah,
That's
right.
Wait a minute. Yeah, look, this is my story. Let me tell. So, on the way, it was payday on Friday. So, on the way home, I thought, I've never had them before. Let me stop and get some, and I'll try them. I pulled up in the church parking lot, and I bet you there was an old black man sitting there in the chair. Oh, God, he had to have been at least 80 years old. He stands up and walks over there. He says, "Can I help you?" I said, "Yes, sir." I said, "I saw the sign, and I'd like to try them." He laughs. He said, "You ever ate chitlins before?" I said, "No, I have no idea." He laughed, turns around, walks back inside, comes out and said, "That's $4." I handed him a $5. You know, come on, it's a church.
He
So-
probably skimmed it all off the top.
He probably skimmed that shit off the damn floor. But as I'm backing up, I got this plastic fork in one hand and a bag of chitlins in the other hand. I said, "Why not?" Before I put it in drive, I smelled it. It looked like wet noodles. Okay, that's what it looked like. And I thought, well, you know, let me give it a try. Put the car in drive and driving off and took a bite of it, rolled the window down, spit that stuff out in the parking lot, and got up the road and threw the rest of it out. And I told some people at work, and they laughed and they tail off and said, "Well, what you should have done was try fried chitlins."
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that. Okay. So now I got to find somebody who does fried chitlins. And I'm almost scared.
The old guy went in there and says, "I've never had these before. Give them the bad stuff."
You're probably right. No seasoning, no nothing on them. That much I do. Well, it probably
It's
tastes
probably the
like
ones that ain't been cleaned yet.
Does anybody in chat know what chitlins is to begin with? If you do not, put a 2 in chat. If you do not know what chitlins are, and then I'll tell you what they are. Oh, I love squirrel.
I didn't even know what they was when I ate them. And I said I didn't want no collard greens because I can't stand them. She said, you ain't had mine yet. And I said, well, go ahead. And they were good. If if collard greens are cooked right, they're really, really good.
Oh yeah, they really are.
Yeah.
And look, I'm not putting nobody down. I'm making fun of nobody, but to my knowledge, I don't think I've ever tasted any type of greens that a northern person cooked that would stand up to a southern cook. Okay. And you want some of the best, you let an old black southern woman cook you some up. My God.
That's who was cooking cooked up when I had them, the chitlins and collard greens, and it was the pinto beans and over rice. It was like a pinto green gravy type thing.
Yeah, look.
And the chitlins, they were fried.
Okay. I mean, but you had a elderly black person cooking.
Oh,
They know how to season stuff. They don't measure. And trust me when I tell you they dash this and put a little bit of that in there, and I mean, yeah, they don't go with 2 tablespoons of this or a half teaspoon of that. No, a lot of them's like the old school Justin Wilson with a bottle of wine. Here, put a half cup in here, and I mean he's overflowing that till half the bottle is gone.
I like drinking.
I'll have a cup more.
Yeah. He'll take a bite. Now, not enough. Throw some more in there. But
No, that ain't gonna hurt you.
no. Now, the way me and the wife, we cook our greens, we'll throw a little bit of bacon grease in there, and believe it or not, we'll throw some fat back up in there.
And bacon.
Yeah. And we let them cook. I mean, not no 5 minutes, 10 minutes. We let them things cook a couple of hours.
And boy,
But I cannot pronounce your name. Beef liver, I've not had none of that in years.
I don't do liver.
If it's cooked right, I'll sit down with a knife and a fork. I'll eat the crap out of it. But when it comes to cooking liver, it's got to be cooked just right. It cannot be half cooked, and it cannot be burnt.
Liver and butter beans. Or
I love butter. What is it? Butter beans and ketchup on it?
Won't touch either one.
Okay, so yeah, you guys see the chat on the other end. I'm gonna hop into chat and be there.
Okay.
Things just not be loud around.
Do what you got to do.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
Don't worry. Oh. Let me see.
Thanks for having me up, though, guys.
Hey, Anytime, you know you're welcome.
Thanks. Maybe next time I'll take a drive on my phone. Y'all have a great night. I'll be in chat.
You too. I'll talk at you later. Have a good evening. Okay, somebody in chat, I can't remember who it was, asked, what are chitlins? Homestead. Chitlins is hog intestines. That's it. Some people, they clean them out and stuff them again, and then they'll either fry them or boil them up. That's it. That's it. I mean,
Or they don't clean them and give them to Jeff.
you're probably right with that. The chicken livers, oh my God. I'll go 10 on them things if I could. You remember that place I told you about? Had the best chicken livers I ever ate. Well, I stopped up there at the beginning of the month and I got me some. Evidently, they got another cook. Because every burn one of them was damn near fried to death. Yeah, that chitlins is a highly required taste.
It's a southern thing.
Yeah, I'm talking deep south.
Yeah, I don't think there's any place in the north that would even try to make those.
You know, fresh cow manure smells better than chitlins cooking. But
You know, he was probably just washing his laundry, and you talked to the wrong guy, and he gave you a cup of whatever he's cleaning his laundry.
well,
with.
that dude needs to change his socks or underwear more often. I'll put it like that. Or probably both. Are you serious, Lake?
What?
Look at what she put in chat. What's one of the fondest memories you remember about Christmas coming up, Bushcraft?
When I was a kid,
yeah.
I didn't have any.
Really?
I didn't have Christmas until I had kids.
Okay, let's go from there to date.
Not really. I did have, but not anymore.
One of the memories that I remember, I think I was about 10 years old. Me and my daddy went out in the woods and cut a Christmas tree, and we drug it back to the house, and we decorated it after that. And I think the next one, well, I've got quite a few of them, but the next one was looking at my kids' faces when they come out of the rooms and Santa Claus has appeared. You know, it's just, to me, that right there, looking at the expressions on the kids' faces, that made Christmas all worthwhile right there.
Yeah.
And like many of people in here now, after your kids have grown up, moved out, they've got kids of their own and everything, Christmas is not Christmas like it used to be. Period. I mean, I know what the meaning of Christmas is. I try not to incorporate today's meaning in the true meaning of Christmas. Really, you can't do it. I mean, you can, but it's not right. You know, like that. And as my youngins growed up, tried to keep the what do you call it? The sales out of Christmas. Okay, that's the best way I can think of right now. And I mean, what we taught our youngins as they was coming up, you could look and see that's how they're teaching their youngins. And, you know, that's what makes, you know, it's what I reckon, it's what you leave to them as memories, is how they're going to raise their youngins and so on and so on. You know, and Tasha, I agree with you 100%. Christmas nowadays is way too much commercialized. You know, just bring back what I remember, let's say, late 50s, early 60s, you know, Christmas like that. Now,
Well, they don't even have the shows anymore either.
no, they
Yeah,
don't.
notice that?
Yeah, I mean, the big TV.
Even Charlie Brown. I mean, how hard would it be for Apple to release the rights to Charlie Brown so it could be played
It all
on regular TV? But they're not releasing it because they bought the rights, and because of all the Sony stuff and whatever, they sold all the rights and whatever. But you still release it. I mean, unless there's nobody that wants to even see it anymore. But I know for a fact that like my daughter, she looked for it to watch it with her daughter, and it's not there no more. You can't unless you own a copy of it.
Right.
And that's the way it's going to end up being. It's not going to be like, oh, you know, it's Christmas Eve, we can watch, you know, Charlie Brown or Rudolph or whatever. We have to buy it on Hulu or something like that.
Well, what gets me is back in our day, we had VCRs and DVDs. They don't even have that no more. Not really. You know, they still got them around, but it wasn't as big now as it was back then. You know, and you could record on them. You know, your Charlie Brown, your Rudolph, your Frosty, all your good Christmas programs, you could record. Now you've got to put it up on a cloud. It's not the same. I'm sorry. It's like an old album, you know. And a lot of people think I'm crazy, but when I pull out an album, I like a little bit of a scratch in it as it's going around. It brings back memories like that, you know. And I reckon, like you're talking about, you know, you sitting there 15, 20 years later at Christmas time, you got your youngins there and you got your grand youngins and you pop in Charlie Brown or Frosty or something like that. You see their eyes open up. That's what Christmas is supposed to be right there.
Yeah, I've been actually looking for those because pretty soon you're not going to find them anymore. So if you
Well,
can get a
no.
hold of any of those DVDs or VCR tapes of Charlie Brown and Frosty the Snowman,
Yeah.
the Rudolph and the Misfit Island.
Misfit Island. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now you've got one who's coming up that has not really seen those, have you?
Yeah, that's what I mean. You can't
Yeah.
bring them, and they're not on regular TV anymore. You have to
No, they're
purchase.
not.
Yeah, and it's a
Well,
shame, and nobody cares.
you look at it
It's like, okay, I'll go watch something else.
money.
Frosty the Snowman on them.
Yeah. I mean, when we was kids at Christmas time, that's all you saw was animated. Well, I ain't gonna say all you saw, but at least once or twice a week until
Yeah.
Christmas was over.
Yeah,
with.
the claymation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, I mean, it now, like you're saying, you've got to rent a channel for a month just to watch Christmas animation, and you may not see all of them that used to be. I remember Little Drummer Boy,
yeah,
you know, coming up,
Mhm.
and
and the Christmas ones that told about Jesus being born and stuff.
yeah,
The Star of Bethlehem and all that stuff. Nobody knows what that stuff is now.
you're right.
That's when we started saying Happy Holidays instead of, I know there are other like Hanukkah and stuff like that, and Kwanzaa, I think it's called, that they
Kwanzaa.
celebrate theirs a different time. And that's what their idea of it. Well, there's too many traditions, and we can't just name it for one because it's not right for everybody else. So why is it not okay to you just say Happy Kwanzaa instead of saying Happy Holidays? You can say Happy whatever. Keep the main one, Christmas. Say Merry Christmas.
Well, now, I'm sorry. Okay, I may offend some people, but this right here, I don't give a flip if I offend you or not. I'm going to say Merry Christmas. If somebody comes up to me and says, I don't believe in that word Christmas, I'm Jewish or something like that, I'm sorry. I'm saying Merry Christmas, regardless if you like it or not. Now if you come up to me and say Happy Kwanzaa, then out of respect, I'll say Happy Kwanzaa back to you because I know you don't believe in it. Say what your religion is. Don't wait for somebody to say Merry Christmas to you. Okay. But if you tell me you don't believe in saying Merry Christmas, I'm going to Merry Christmas the shit out of you, especially if we're in a store. And wife just hit that. Like, I can't believe you said that. Well, I said it. But
yeah, I have no.
I'm sorry.
it's Hanukkah or whatever. If somebody said, I'm going to say it back to them. It's like,
Yeah.
You don't get, when it's somebody's birthday, you don't say, well, nowadays they have whole months for different things. I
don't
won't
even
go
wanna
into
go
all
there.
that.
No.
It's getting to be, yeah. I'm just going to leave it there.
All right. Well, now Grace Johnson, she says Merry Christmas, everyone, and Merry Christmas back. You know,
You know,
it's like I said, if you're Jewish, say it the way you believe. Happy Kwanzaa, Merry Christmas. That's the only two I know. So forgive me, you know, if I don't know all of them.
well,
But
the main thing is don't get upset for somebody that doesn't believe the same as you do. You know, that's the whole
and
thing. It's the making a big deal out of something when it's not a big deal.
look,
You know,
I'm like this. As long as we all believe in the same God, who cares? You know, I
Well-
may not have said that right, but y'all know what I'm saying. You know, there ain't but one God. That's it. And if we all believe in him and we all worship him, who cares how one religion worships the same God? Okay. It's like any other church. You may walk into a church, but yet you don't like the way that preacher preaches. So you go to another one. You keep going, you know, until you find the church that suits your needs. You know, don't walk into a church or something like it and expect to change it. You know, we have one God. That's it. That's all that matters. I don't care how a person worships him. Plain simple. Vineyard Dead, new channel for Bear Truth. Merry Christmas and the 17th. Many people.
yeah, I didn't even check to see if you know who is going to. We probably won't see him until Friday, but
Oh, he's done put up, you know, he'll be going live Friday, tomorrow night.
okay.
More than one.
Yeah, and
But
it
I haven't
says
seen so long.
his thumbnail is Ma, they're posting weird stuff again. That's his thumbnail.
Yeah, because he was supposed to go last night, evidently, and didn't make it.
I asked him, was he going to go live? He said, no, it's the holidays. He's got too much stuff
Yeah,
going on, you know, which,
that's what I figured.
yeah. I mean, come on. Today is what, the 20th? Come on, folks. Next Monday, this coming up Monday, is Santa Claus going to be in the bed sleeping, hopefully. You notice how I said hopefully. And after I got married and had youngins, I understand deeply why mama and daddy were tired. Just in case we got some young ones in here watching, you know.
Yeah, my oldest daughter, she was because she has three young ones she's taking care of on her own, doing a wonderful job of it now.
That's good.
And she says, there's no way I can, this has been about a month or so ago. She says, "There's no way I can take care of these 3 kids by myself." And I said, "I took care of all 5 of you guys by myself." I said, "If I can do it, I know you can." And
Now, wait a minute. Hang tight. Prices were different nowadays. compared to-
prices doesn't mean crap. Has nothing to do with it.
Well,
Taking care of somebody has nothing to do with prices or inflation or anything like that. It's
I know where you're going with that.
Yeah,
I really do.
there's a difference between,
You can
you
get
know,
help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like Dixie says, you can get help if you need help. We got help from a church at one time. I'm not going to tell y'all the situation, but yeah, we got help, you know, and I think the world of that church and the church members who did help. But
and like I said, again, it's not a financial thing. It's being able to cope with the stress of raising youngins.
Mm-hmm.
you know, when
It takes a lot of patience, but it can be done.
Oh yeah.
when me and the wife we got married. Now, mind you, I was still young and I didn't know what married life was. And trust me, you damn sure don't get no guide to being married. And when you have a young and you definitely don't get a guide with that either.
Yeah, you
know.
get smacked in the face really hard.
Yeah, you do.
You don't get no instructions.
That's it. That's what I was looking for. You think you're ready to get
Oh, yeah.
married. And
Oh,
you
it's gonna be
think,
easy.
yeah. And you think you're ready to raise youngins. But when the time comes, you're stuck in your thumb, crawled up in the corner, trying to figure out what do I do next. But I will put it to you like this. That was a time that I really don't want to share, but I was young. I was still running around. I was dabbling in this and that and some other stuff. But come payday, when it rolled around, I made sure my youngin' had food till the next time I got paid. He had diapers till the next time I got paid. And, clothes on her back. And trust me, if it was not for my parents and my mother-in-law, I'd be in a nut house. I really would. Them two right there helped more than anybody else did. We got what we thought they wanted. We got them clothes to put on their backs. We got them a few toys, not many. Now I'm talking about me and the wife. We didn't get them many toys. We couldn't afford them.
I had few.
Now, wait a minute. Her mama, I think, for 2 months, spent her whole paycheck on buying my youngins Christmas. My mama done the same thing. We practically had a store in our 2-bedroom apartment. They couldn't play with toys on account of toys was in the way.
I had plenty.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. They had plenty, but it's like this. If you've got a good family family helps, period. You don't have to ask them for help, but they know you need it and they're there. You know, that's what it's all about.
I remember when the school had this thing to where you had to buy a 5-pound bag of sugar, and it was you had to keep it alive for you had to keep it alive for a week, and you had to feed it, change the diapers and the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
I always pick on my daughter because of this. Nowadays they have, mechanical babies that do all this stuff, but back then they just get you bought a thing of sugar. My daughter ended up dropping the sugar down the hill, and that thing had tape, and it was stuck in a bag and all kinds of stuff.
I remember I saw something on that.
We couldn't even keep it to make tea out of or anything, 'cause
It was the baby.
she dropped it in the tub.
Oh no.
And I feel sorry for your kids whenever you have a kid. Well, I'll do good.
Well,
No,
That
I
brings-
always tell her, I said, remember that 5-pound bag of sugar that you were supposed to take care of? I said, you do a better job with your kids than you did with that sugar. Oh, yeah. They're still breathing.
yeah. Well, yeah, it come down to, I think my daughter was just getting started in this. They would give them a baby doll that cried all the time and everything. If I remember correctly, my daughter got the best baby doll they had. It didn't cry not one time.
No, she didn't.
Oh, she did. Okay.
She had to cry as baby ever.
Really?
Yeah, the new
remember
ones. The new ones, you actually have to talk to them and everything.
Well, see, it hit me. Yeah. Now I may be wrong with thinking like this, but you take a person at that age who is responsible for her age, and you do it under supervised help. Okay. And I said supervised. Give them a real baby that's got colic,
Oh, Lord.
and let's see if they have any babies.
They're programmed for that, though. The new ones,
Yeah.
like if you don't cover their heads up, with the little bonnets or whatever, and you take them in the cold, they'll get colic, and then they'll
Boy, it's
be
pain.
fussing all the time, and it records all that.
Huh.
Melissa said, here, take this baby, Mama. She said, I can't get it shut up. She had a key for it. I said, where's the key?
But I mean, I wonder just how that worked out in reality when they gave the kid, look, I'd say give it to the boys also.
Yeah.
They had to. Everybody in the
Oh,
class
Lord.
had to do this, and they would do the thing. Well, I'm talking about the second generation of them, where they had actual babies that it tracked everything, and every day they had to go into the class and charge them up
Okay.
at the school. And whenever they got charged, it downloaded all the data. And then at the end of the week, they got all the data and said, this person did the best, and this one talked to him the most, and this one played games, and this one never changed the poor kid's diaper or something like that.
Now,
This one starved to death, so we couldn't get the full week's data from this one. And there were some that didn't do it. You know, they took the baby home and threw it in the dirty clothes.
Oh no.
well, now, there's something else I
You don't do
think
that.
the guys really need, and the girls too. I do not know what you call it, so I'm going to explain it to you. Put it on your belly, and it makes you look like you pregnated. All right, and you can. I don't know exactly what it is, but it can make you like,
Go in labor pain.
yeah, have labor pains like a real woman does. I don't know what style's setting on.
Contract.
Contractions.
Yeah, I think they need to get. I just think they need to give that out to the youngins in school too. You know,
I don't know about that.
oh, I do. It'll make them think twice about it.
I don't know.
Well,
Really?
what?
Beer belly.
Oh,
Very bad.
yeah, like what said. Put them in a nursery with some hyperactive 2-year-olds and tell them.
They can't do that though, because there's a human being that could.
I'm
stuff
talking
can
about
happen
under supervision.
Yeah, they've done this and it didn't turn out well. That's why it's not done.
Okay.
Yeah, there only so much supervision you can do because it only takes like that.
Yeah.
How do you supervise something that is that fast?
Look, I thought I was quick coming up. I thought, you know, but try to take something out of a 2-year-old's hand that he don't want you to have. Let's see just how quick you really are. I mean, that 2-year-old, all you're seeing is the flash from his hand going back and forth, up and down, side to side, you know.
Yeah, or try to get a 2 or 3-year-old out of a toil aisle. 3 hours later, and yay, we're out of there.
Or better yet, try to get a youngin who was stuck in a John lid, a toilet lid. But you know, like I said,
Yeah, nowadays I wouldn't make a very good. I wouldn't be able to raise kids nowadays.
I know
Because
for a fact I
even back then, when it was time for my girls to go to the bathroom, I took them to the bathroom. I stood outside that door. Nope, not even another woman got in that door.
exactly.
And somebody else trying to get in there
Good Lord God help them.
wouldn't turn out very good.
Well, you know,
But
even
like I said, it didn't make a difference if you were a man or a woman and you're going like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom, this thing. I was like, nope, my daughter's in there. She don't like nobody around when she uses the bathroom, so you're not going in. And they would go, tell the manager and stuff. And I said, my daughter's already in there. And I don't let nobody go in the bathroom with her. And they said, okay, that's fine. Just tell her to hurry up. Most people understand that too.
Mm.
I don't know if they would understand it nowadays though.
Well, there's one thing I would not do when my daughter was little. And it's just something that I did not want to get started. I would not give my daughter a bath or a shower. My wife had to do that, or another female. Okay. Because in my mind, even at that time, okay, it was not right for a man to give a youngin, a kid a bath. Okay. Nowadays, I don't see how the minds have changed that much, that bad. You know, I mean, I'm sorry, but that was me. I couldn't do it. I don't care if it was rain and mud puddles, whatever. And now I will admit, both of mine, boy and girl, when it come to mud puddles, the only thing you can see were the whites of their eyes when they come in the house. And there's a couple times I had to take them out back with a hose pipe.
Oh
Just
yeah,
don't let
I
them-
always sprayed them down with the water hose first
Yeah.
before they
But-
got in the house.
Well, I've had to do myself like that, working under houses. But I could not bring myself around to give my daughter a bath. You know, I may have run a tub of water after they got a little bit older for them. I'd hand them a towel and a wash rag, and I said, there you go. After you get dressed, I'll help dry your hair. I'll put your hair up or whatever. But I could not walk in there and bathe my youngin. I couldn't do it. But I think the other good times that I had was taking my youngins to see my parents, you know, that lived about an hour away on Christmas Day. Now, mind you, I did not pack up every toy they got for Christmas. You know, a couple of them. We'd go see mom and daddy and spend the whole day practically down there, because Santa Claus also came to my mama and daddy's house for my youngins. You know, so really, my youngins coming up, they got 3 separate Christmases. They got Santa Claus came to our house and came to both grandparents' house, and let's say left some stuff. Okay. I'm just, the reason I'm doing it like that is because I'm thinking maybe there's a kid that in chat that still believes. That's fine. If you got a kid and he believes, let him believe in something. But at the same time, explain to them what Christmas truly is. Don't let them grow up thinking it's Christmas time. I'm getting toys. I'm getting this. You know, again, explain to them what Christmas is really all about.
Yeah, the kids really didn't do the Santa thing. It was it was Baby Jesus Day, you know.
You know,
They knew I got them stuff, and there was no, you know, you better be good or Santa's not going to bring you anything type thing. It was, you know, Baby Jesus Day, and you got to open presents, but the main focus was, that's the day Jesus was born.
Right. Exactly. That's what it's about. And I tell you something else. You need to explain to the kids what Easter truly is.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say what 7 out of 10 kids don't understand what Easter is.
No. And like the gift thing, I taught them it's not you don't get gifts. The part of that is giving. And of course I would get them stuff, but throughout the year when people use change, that little metal things, that circle things that had presidents on them, at the end of the year, we would all gather around and roll up all the change, and then it would go to each of the kids, and they would buy gifts for their brothers and sisters, so that they knew that was their thing to give to their brothers and sisters. It wasn't, of course, they're kids, they're all going to be happy because they're getting toys and stuff, but the main thing was, of giving.
Well, see, one of the things that we try to incorporate in our youngins, and now that I look back on it, I kind of think it was bad, but we also told them a lot of youngins their age did not get toys or clothes.
Oh yeah,
like that,
and that's true, because there's a lot of countries that don't believe in that. It's Christmas is one thing. It's not about gift giving or getting gifts or anything, because there is none of that.
Right.
It's the day that you celebrate the birth of
Christ.
Yeah.
I'm not scared to say it. There's times listening to me talk, you don't think I believe in it, but yeah, I do believe in it.
Mm-hmm.
And if somebody wants to say God, or if somebody wants to say Christ or angel, I'm not going to sit here and say, no, you can't say that. I'm going to say it some more. I don't care. That's something I believe in, and that's something you're not going to take away from me. But let's just keep the spirit of Christ alive. Like that,
Yeah.
right there. Is anybody else going to go live tonight that we know of?
Not that I know of.
Because
it is getting crowded, though. I notice a lot of people are going live nowadays.
Yeah, but are they going live for the right and the good reason, or are they just going live to gain points and other stuff? I don't mind spreading the news or nothing like that. I don't want to get up here and repeat what everybody else is saying.
Yeah.
And it seems like to me that's all you hear. as what everybody else is saying. But I have noticed a couple of the channels, when I watch them, they are saying stuff that I've not heard, and I'll watch a little bit of it, but it ends up repeat. So,
Oh yeah,
no,
yeah.
you know,
And that's like some of the stuff that I've done. I keep seeing repeats of it and stuff, and I'm like,
oh Lord,
repeating some of the stuff is good, but
it is.
there are some that I've seen that claim it's theirs, and they're actually asking for money for things. I don't believe in that. Like if you're gonna, there's something real important, but then if you go to my Patreon, you get all this information first, and then also you can buy this, and it's like an ad campaign for the first 20 minutes, and then you get the information.
Well, you know, I forget exactly who I was talking to. It may have been you or someone else. Since late 2019, early 20, we started covering this, covering that, saying this, saying that. A lot of stuff that we were saying back then to a lot of people were far-fetched, didn't think was going to happen. Now I'm looking back at what other people are talking about. Our group has uncovered that a couple of years back.
Yeah,
They're saying
the bird flu thing.
Yeah,
when it started over there, Bigfoot did it. TJ Lake and myself, we did little reports on it and saying it was coming here and it was going there.
Right.
Oh no, it's over across the ocean. It's never going to get over here. And we covered this stuff as it was coming from one area, and it would go to the next area. And then like over in the UK, when the guy caught the bird flu from, because he was living with 14
ducks,
geese,
I believe it was.
or ducks or something like that. And next thing you know, it's over here. And then all of a sudden, here comes all these other YouTubers. Oh, the bird flu this, the bird flu that.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you talking about? We already covered this a long time ago.
And do you remember us covering when President Trump was putting a ban on people coming in from other countries, and they thought he was crazy and everything? On count of, I've got to be careful how I say this, and y'all read between the lines, but I'm going to say C-19, when it was just getting fired up. He was putting bans on people coming in from other countries. And they thought he was crazy. They didn't know what he was talking about. And then the state or Congress or whoever made him lift that. Guess what happened? Within a week after they lifted it, we was wearing face diapers. People were, they were getting sick, okay? They really did not understand what it was and so forth, but yet all of your flus disappeared. All of pneumonia disappeared. Everybody was getting this one type. There was even a man who is no longer with the living now. I'm trying to figure out how to say this. He passed away with a steering wheel in his chest. Now, if I said it wrong, I do apologize. But they classified it as C19. There's many cases, stuff like that happened. You know, now I think the beginning of this year, you just now started hearing of people catching the flu or something like that. We got another strand coming back. It's supposed to be worse than the first strand. Now your flus are starting to disappear again. Yeah, what they're trying to do is scare us. And we also have something coming up next year. They don't want us out in public. Think about it. Y'all know
I
what
don't
I'm.
want to be out in public anyway.
Well, I don't either,
Bunch of
but
weirdos.
but I will be out in public on this day. Okay, on this one certain date, voting day.
Oh,
See, they don't want us to do that. The reason they're raising so much stink and fuss about it is because they know we're right. And they don't want to admit that we're right. So they're trying to hide it. Y'all can read in between the lines however y'all want to and come up with the same answer. Grace, you right with that. They don't want us breathing. Give them time. It's coming. And I need to get off of that subject before I say something I shouldn't say. But it is, let's say, almost 10 after. And I'm going to say something on this closing. I'm going to start saying a little more often. But for the parents, when the weather gets right, please, please take a kid fishing. Because when they grow up, that's going to be a memory that the kid will always, always look back on. Is when they went fishing with their parents. That's something that is a memory they will cherish and they will love. So please make as many memories as you possibly can now, because it's like this. None of us, and I repeat, none of us is guaranteed tomorrow. Is there any last words you want to say, Bushcraft?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to each and every one of y'all. I hope y'all have an excellent Christmas and y'all get at least one wish you're hoping on. And with that being said, Merry Christmas. I'm out.